now that we're in game, what are you thinking? Or if you weren't thinking then, what are you thinking now based on comps or matchups?
I don't know Alistar Camille, so I don't know how that works.
That's fair because no one really plays Alistar top.
So I kind of tried to steer clear of top because I really didn't know how this works, and like I've seen clips of this Alistar players just knocking you into tower and you die. So
Alistar top?
Yeah, I've seen clips of Korean Alistar top.
Oh, okay. I have seen it as a thing to counter to Jax. I don't know. I also don't know how it works into Camille, but
yeah. I was thinking of mid lane really has no setup, so the most logical thing to do is to path bot most games and just try to create a lead down there.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I mean, I'm also with you that I don't really know how Alistar top works. We can theorize how it works, but we won't really know. You'll know pretty soon. Like once the game happens, you'll start to see. Like if you look at what's going on top, like who's winning and things like that, you can know. Yeah, that's fair. They have. Okay, are you thinking about anything else? I mean, so far so good. Are you
What else do I think about? I tried to get a deep ward in.
What time?
48 seconds. It's probably not.
Where do you plan to get that in?
Like right here. In between,
Okay.
like just right between the bush and Raptor's cap.
Okay. The problem is, Graves is very flexible in his pathing. He could do a multitude of paths. So, generally, Graves is the aggressor, especially if you're like Wukong. You're mostly a level 6 champion. You're strongest at level 6. Graves is strong at level 1 and level 2, so he can do a lot of plays with that. So generally you want your ward as to be a defensive one. So you're starting blue buff, right? I'm assuming you said you're padding bot.
Yeah.
So the problem, yeah, because are you? Yeah, your bot, your blue side, right? So you're gonna start blue buff and path bot. That's what you said.
Yeah.
So the problem with that is that path gets countered by a Graves path, which is he can do red buff and then just jump over the Baron wall and then just hit you get you off your Gromp. As you can get blue buff, but he'll get you off your Gromp with his path. So generally I would use my ward to defend against that. So where
here?
Yeah. Or even down, you can go like near the pixel, but like somewhere there, a little to the left, yeah, something like that. Yeah,
maybe like entrance river, like right here.
Yeah, somewhere like that. Yeah, or like where you said is fine too, because if he does that invade, he will jump over the wall. So it doesn't really matter where you put it, but just put it somewhere.
Okay.
The other thing you need to worry, Graves is really in your gold 4, so Graves is hard to play, so he's not that good in like gold 4, but in higher elos he's very oppressive. So you can do that ward and not and he might not invade you there. He might invade you on your red buff. That's another problem. So I mean, like you say, like you do blue, you're gonna do blue Gromp wolves. I assume you're gonna do something like that. And as you go to your red buff, he could do something like red Raptors Gromp. He could do red Raptors Gromp and then invade you. Sorry. And then invade you on your red buff, and depending on prio, he most likely wins. So it's just something to keep in mind. Yeah, but I like your idea. We're starting blue buff. Yeah, let's play and see how it goes. You can play, and then you could can you set it up so that we only see blue team?
Okay, how do you do that?
You see the all. Yeah, all. Click on the left, bottom left. It says all.
Okay.
And then blue. Okay, and then can you click on the eye icon, the eyeball, and then check all the boxes like scoreboard. We want to see in chat and yeah. Okay, thanks. Okay, now you can play.
I'm blue too.
Yeah, blue.
Alright.
But the ward that you're doing is generally a very good ward. I just don't recommend it that often against like a Graves or a Kindred. Those are level 2 invaders that this ward might not spot. This is actually very good for you guys because their bot lane is probably not here, and so you guys have 5. That's really nice. And you should notice that Graves flashed, so that's really good for you. And you have 5 minutes, right? Flash is generally like 5 minutes, so you have 5 minutes where you have an advantage on him. So until about like 6 minutes in the game, basically. Ideally, you get your bot lane to ward your red buff, but I know that's asking for a lot in solo queue.
If they I don't know, if they're good players, they would ward like without me asking. Well,
sometimes they do.
Yeah. If they don't, just
yeah. So here's where Graves could actually, if he didn't, I mean, if the path I'm saying, probably not going to do in this game, but he could. And then you wouldn't have smite because you smited blue, and then Graves would have red buff, you would have blue buff. Graves is way stronger than you, so he would just kick you off the gromp. And so on.
Okay. So that's why the ward you're saying.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
We double warded too. This is so bad.
Yeah. And then, like I'm saying, actually your ward protects you against the red invade, because if he did red Raptor's Gromp, like I said, then you would see him do that. Right?
Yeah.
And where are you going now?
I think I just go to this side, because I don't see him there.
Oh, I don't recommend that, because, wait, pause. So, the problem with this is, you don't see him that side. You should just assume because he cleared blue side. Because you cleared 3 camps, right? And you haven't gone to your red side, so you can assume, why haven't you seen him? He probably did something like what you did. He probably cleared his blue side. We don't know where he's going after that, but yeah, you know, if you think of his speed, he's actually clearing the same speed as you, about, I would guess. Yeah, so not seeing him there shouldn't actually, the only thing it should tell you is that he's probably started blue buff and, you know, cleared blue side.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, just like you, right? You just finished Wolves, so you assume he probably just finished Wolves, you know, at that time. Mm-hmm. The thing is, now you're gambling, so you would do this if you think he's invading your red. So Graves can do his blue and invade your red, then you can, this is just basically your trading, right? He takes your red, you take his red. Mm-hmm. But you don't know that. You don't actually know that he's taking your red. So what you're doing is a gamble. Like if he doesn't take your red, you're gonna meet him here. And like I said, you don't really beat. You do okay into Graves, but generally you don't want to fight Graves early on. So this is just a gamble. It could work, it could not. I prefer not doing it because if you go to your red side, let's say you go to your red side and he also goes to your red side. Yeah. You're at least in your side of the jungle. Your side of the jungle means your teammates can help you faster than his teammates can help him. Mm-hmm. Did that make sense? Okay, so, yeah. But what you're doing is, let's say you go to his red, and he finds you at his red. His team can help him faster than your team can help you, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the logic. So that's why I don't like this play unless you know that he is going to your red buff. Yeah. All right. Well, let's play and see. I don't know where he actually. It's like, okay, we see him on Raptors. So, what are you planning once you see this? Yeah, then I would just go to your Raptors. See, so the problem is all you did was waste time. Now he's ahead of you. Now he cleared his Raptors, but you didn't clear your Raptors, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just so. percent probability wise, you should just go to your Raptors or red. You can do red first in many cases. Where are you going now? Are you doing bot gank?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks okay. I like it. I like it. It looks okay. Swain died, but yeah. Nice job, nice job. Oh, she failed. She failed her flush. Nice. Nice. I like it. So do you look at the map while you're clearing your camps? That's how you knew bot lane was low?
Did I do that? No.
How did you know to go bot?
I played on lock screen.
Oh!
So sometimes I try to remind myself to use F keys.
Yeah,
F
oh,
keys
okay.
usually
Okay.
Did I F key? No, I just use.
You just,
I literally just do what I'm doing right now on my map. I just quickly
Okay.
look bot, and I just walk there.
So you know the weakness of lock screen, right?
Yeah, you don't see a lot that's happening, and a lot of plays can just miss you. Like
Yeah, because like I wouldn't have said that's a good play unless I saw the HP. Like I didn't, we didn't know. I didn't know her HP, so only you have to look. But if you're gonna play on lock screen, yeah, okay. Well, I'll keep that in mind as I give you advice.
thank you.
Yeah. I do recommend if you can learn how to unlock that screen.
It's very hard.
Yeah, I know, especially if you played for years with it.
I have. It's a very bad habit.
Yeah, that is one recommend. I mean, yeah, I can only recommend it. It's up to you if you. You can also unlock the screen and then lock it back. Unlock the screen to look and then lock it back. If maybe that might be a middle ground, but yeah. Oh wait, can you pause? So do you want me to coach you? You want me to give you help assuming lock screen? So we're not going to look on the map? Is that what you want? So normally, if you were not playing on lock screen, I would tell you right now. Can you look at what's happening mid? Like how much HP does Graves have? How much HP? Yeah, I want to see this, right? So. Is that useful for you or not useful? Because you're on lock.
Probably would be.
Okay, I'll coach you as if we could do that.
I don't mind.
Okay. Yeah, so I would tell you to look at this, and yeah, we see nothing. Zed's out. Okay, so yeah, you can press play and continue on. I would just continue farming. Yeah, possibly I would also look bot. Can you look bot? Okay, so Seraphine's not there, so it doesn't look. Yeah, nothing's happening. It's fine. I would just keep farming. Oh, okay, now it looks good, but if you're on cooldown, you're probably used your cooldown, so you could look though. This is like a maybe gank bot lane. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Hopefully she gives you. Oh, okay.
It's fine.
Yeah. You're spending a lot of time here. Is it you waiting for gold or?
I think I was. Yeah, I was waiting for.
Okay.
Unfilled gold.
Where are you going now?
I went to. Looks like I'm pathing towards my walls.
You should. Okay, I would look at top. I mean, well, looks like he's just recalling. Yeah, no. I would go to Gromp first because.
I can path this way.
Yeah, your top lane is pushing, I think. Can we look at Camille's wave? Oh, no. Actually, wolves are okay. I will start my TP. Yeah, I will start my TP and look to be aggressive here. So you could gank top in this case. I don't know what you're thinking. Gromp first is also fine. I don't know if you're. Oh, you just got level 5. So Gromp does you. You should actually look top right now. Can we look at top? Yeah, you should. Oh no, you can't really kill him. Never mind. Gromp is fine. The problem is Camille is quite low and yeah, in both health and mana. And Alistar is pretty healthy. You could come here to relieve pressure. Yeah, it might be hard to kill him. The problem is the HP difference and the wave. So yeah. It's good. That's actually good. Because you actually relieve pressure for Camille. You don't get a kill or anything, but yeah, I'd say it's pretty good. Yeah, nothing to see. Maybe nothing really to see here. So here you should just be in mostly farming mode, possibly top. But probably no mana on Camille, right? So then you don't go.
Yeah.
Oh, at least you can see your teammates' health and mana, right? In the game, there's like the icons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think he's overstaying.
This does look. So why did you do that? You're trying to avoid the ward, but.
Yeah.
Can you go back?
Yeah, I thought that was a ward.
Okay, you can rewind. There's you see that arrow left to the pause button. Yeah, jump back 15 seconds. Wait, is that what happened? Was it too much?
Put me to back.
You could just speed up or yeah.
Oh.
Oh wait, no. Oh no, we went too far. Okay, that's too far. Okay, here. So okay, let's pause here. So, where do you think the ward is?
I go right in the middle.
In the bush?
Yeah. And I also thought there was like, scuttle. I assumed Graves took the scuttle.
Okay.
And I assumed he ward the dragon. So like, I was like, if I go this way, my option is limited because then you can just walk up this way.
Mm-hmm.
So I probably should have done downwards.
I still like going through the scuttle. But basically you can't do what you did. But let's talk about that first. What you did, you can't do this because either way the ward spots you. Even if there is a ward here, it would see your clone and it would see you. But it doesn't. What you did doesn't actually avoid the vision. So.
Okay.
So if you think both are warded, you don't have any options. I mean, you do have the option of going down, but you would have to waste your W by going down. You mean through the Krugs? I think you said that's what you want. Maybe you want to do that. Oh, blast cone. You would blast cone through the Krugs. That's okay. You would need your flash though. I prefer the blast cone to the dragon. Yeah. And even if it's warded, he's so far forward, and you see. Maybe you don't see, but here we can learn why it's important to look at him. He has no mana, so he can't even like E or anything. He can't really do anything to escape. I mean, he could run. You said down, right? But you can chase him. You have like Zed there. Your bot lane's coming back. You guys can probably surround him around your red jungle if he decides to go down. So. Going through the dragon, even if Graves has the scuttle, is probably your best bet. The thing you have to worry about though is maybe Graves is there though. Like you might run into Graves, so that I would worry about that. I wouldn't worry about the vision. I would just worry, but maybe Graves will be there. So yeah. Either way, you could also go through the tri-brush like you did, but I wouldn't use the W. You use W here. I wouldn't do that. I would just rock regularly. Just keep going. Hope it's not warded, or hope Ezreal doesn't run away.
Fingers crossed, basically.
Yeah. All right, yeah. You can press play. So as we can see, it doesn't. Oh, okay. Kind of looks worried. Yeah, so he does run down, right? But you have your team here. Like you see, Seraphine's on that side. Swain has the eye. Like he won't get out even if you're spotted. Okay, I like this because you see Graves top, right?
Yeah, I just saw him immediately. Like.
And you just killed Ezreal, so that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I think he got it.
Okay, good. Oh, not good, but okay, not good anymore.
It was not good.
Yeah.
Oh, because Zed died.
Yeah, that's why it should have been. You guys should have. Well, this is now dangerous. Because you don't have Scuttle, and well, actually no, you have Silas. This is a little coin flippy because Graves can stop you. Bot lane can come stop you. They could just walk into you guys if they wanted to. And it would be like a 50-50 or something like that, I think.
Yeah.
So where are you going now?
Yeah, we go to Marantis.
So I would look at what's happening bot. I probably would have helped that, but either way, I would have done Krugs first because Rift is up, right? So you want a path towards the objective, which is Rift. So you would do Krugs, Red, Raptors, and then go up. You forget about bot lane. But in this case, actually, you saw them fight quite early, even before you started Raptors. So I would have actually just gone to help this fight down here.
Yeah, but my health bar, just go fight.
What?
Even with like my health bar, I just go fight them.
Yeah, you have ultimate, right? I believe. Yeah.
Is it up or is it down? I think that says it's up. Yeah.
It's up. So if your health bar is low but not too low, you have Conquer, and also you save your W. So when you help them, you just E and like EQR, save your W, and then when you get low, then you W out. Unless you're winning, I don't think you would win that fight. So I would help them, but I don't know. We don't know how the fight would go because you didn't go there. But if you're winning, then you can use your W aggressively. Like you could do EQR, and then you're winning. Then you could do like W and then another R or something. W in to them and another. If you're winning, but the W is really great because you can go into fights even though you're low. You're not that low. You're half HP, right? You're half HP. So you can go. Yeah, your W can get you out too. Plus you have Flash. You have everything, right? You can also flash out, right? You could W and flash out. So I definitely would have helped them down there. And then you might win, you might not. I don't actually know how that fight would go. I think you have a good chance of winning that fight if you went there because you're actually very, very strong at this point with your ult and flash. Mm-hmm. Your ult and flash and your items. You have pretty good items. Actually, well, Ezreal, no. Yeah, but your items are not bad. So you're actually pretty strong. I don't think you will die as long as you save your W and you save your flash for basically running away. So you can tank a little bit and then just get out. Yeah. And then at the same time, that helps your pathing because after that bot fight, you would do your Krug. Like I said, you would do your Krugs, your Red, your Raptors, and you go up to the Rift. Or you might need a recall soon. Actually, I don't know how much gold you have. If you press X, you can see the gold. Press X. Yeah, you have a lot of gold, 1,600 gold. So maybe after the bot fight, you could do Krugs, Red Raptors, or just Krugs, or just Krugs and Red, and then you want to recall soon because you want to fight on the Rift. You want the Rift Herald. Okay, but let's see what you do. You do Raptors, Red, or are you going to bot? Going to bot. Okay, no. So we saw it was warded.
Yeah.
Can't really do much. So we'll change the plan now. So now I would do Red, Krugs, and then reset. I think you might do that.
Yeah, I should do that.
Okay, we can't do Rift. That's okay. Oh, we might have been able to do Rift if we did the other path, but yeah. No, it's not looking good for them because 3v2. Yeah, no, it's probably nice. Oh, what did?
Oh, I thought I was looking bot. I don't know.
Oh, bot it is a maybe. It is a maybe. I would look. Yeah, that is a maybe.
Yeah.
Not really, but I don't blame you. That is a maybe. There's a lot of maybe plays in League of Legends. Yeah. Okay, you got pretty good items. I would have not. Are you going? It looks like you're going Merc Treads.
Yeah.
Yeah. So why Merc Treads?
CC.
Who has who? So it only, only Silas, not Silas. Silas has a stun, but it's very short because it's followed by a knockup, which Tenacity doesn't work against his knockup. Alistar has one, but it's very hard to hit, right? He needs the stacks on his stun. It doesn't work on knockups, right? He has the knockup. It doesn't work on that. So it only works on his E, which is kind of slow. You can see it. And then the other one is Senna, right? Senna's the W, but also it's very slow. You can see it, and if it lands on you, there's a delay. So there's a lot of ways to outplay the crowd control that they have. So I would definitely go for Tab Eyes in this game because they have 380 carries. So, but that's good. I was talking about the items. I wasn't really looking up. Oh, that's really good. Okay, you're very, very fed. Let's see. So when you're fed, ideally you try to push the lead, but you also play around your ult. So we'll see though. We'll see.
Yeah, we're still down in gold.
Yeah, because you're doing well. Your team is not. Oh no. Basically, your bot lane. It looks like your bot lane is losing pretty hard. So. Which again, you could have possibly helped them in that one
scenarios.
Yeah. But you have helped them a lot so far. And I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yeah. Okay. Not a fan of this one. You want to go back and I'll show you why. If you want to rewind, I'll show you why. This one's. Go back and you rewind the 15-second thing. Yeah. And rewind again. One more. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, one more. Okay. Here. Okay, press play. Okay, pause. So here, let's look. Swain already died. So if you guys fight, it's a 2v2. You don't have ult. Ult is one of your biggest things. You are quite strong with Sunder, but Ezreal is actually quite strong too. He already has. I think he has as much gold as you. He has Essence Reaver and he has the hammer. 6,000. Yeah, it's close. He's 500 off, but I don't think you spent some of your gold too.
Yeah, I'm sitting on this much.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you're actually weaker than him right now. So you guys are just 2v2, and you're not even stronger than them. Senna's actually pretty strong too, I think. If you check Senna, yeah, she's pretty strong too. What is that? What item is that? I can't. No, her item.
Close.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty strong. She's pretty strong. So 2 of them are pretty strong. Only you are strong. I don't think Seraphine is very strong. What does she have? I'm pretty sure she has nothing. Yeah, she has nothing. So. You don't even win 2v2, but there's a possibility that Graves comes here too, and then you definitely don't win. So there's just nothing to do here. I would have just farmed up and let Seraphine farm under tower. The bot lane, they're probably going to push all these minions into your bot tower, which is good for you. You just let Seraphine farm and you farm, and no conflict. Everything's good. That's what I would have done. But that's why it's important to check, like press tab and you check like who has what items, things like that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, you can press play.
I could have played this better.
Maybe. There's not much. There's not much to do without your ult though. It's the problem.
Like Zed trolled me there.
Zed? Well, if we rewind, I don't know. I have to look. If you want to look at it, we can see if you rewind this. I mean, because Graves is there too, so Zed has to deal. Yeah, Zed has to deal with 2 in. Are you building Cleaver next?
Yeah.
So I have another build I recommend. I mean, these are small things, but I recommend. I mean, Cleaver most of the time. Yes. I also recommend. What's the other? Spear of Shojin. If you don't think the enemy will build armor, and right now it doesn't look like they're going to build armor because look at their boots. Their boots are three of their boots are done. No tab eyes. If they have tab eyes, you go Cleaver for sure. And Alistar looks like he's going AP, so it doesn't even look like he's going to be tanky. And yeah, it doesn't look like they're good, but Cleaver is usually good. I mean, so this is just nitpicking. I'm just nitpicking here. Cleaver is usually good if they build just one armor item.
I know Shoujin's path like with me is probably very good too.
Yeah, because you're ahead, right? You're 7-1. So if you go for the like offensive aggressive Shoujin when they have no armor, you can do a lot of damage to them. Yeah. But Cleaver's never bad, so I don't blame you for Cleaver. It's just sometimes Shoujin can be good, but Cleaver's always good. Shoujin is only like sometimes good. So, but in this case, I think Shoujin is good. Just play. Yeah. You keep going bot. It looks like this is like the second or third time you keep going bot. Oh, you have ult this time. Okay, so I can see, but I can see it. Again, the problem is though, no Swain, right? No Swain. So the way you look at ganks is you have to look at your teammates and the enemies both usually. So ideally, you want to gank when Swain's there. If Swain's not there, you can just ideally do something else. Unless bot lane is free. Like you did go bot lane a few times and you did get kills a few times, but that was because they were like already low and stuff, or like But in this case, they were both like full HP.
Yeah.
So this is like the second or third time you've gone bot. I don't blame all of them, but you are sacrificing a lot of farm. Like your top camps have been there for I don't know how long, but it feels quite long.
I don't know. I feel like my teammates are pressuring me to go bot because I think they were typing to me.
Your bot lane?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, junglers do get all the hate. But yeah, you gotta. Sometimes you listen to them. You gotta. I mean, you listen to them. You listen to what they say, but it doesn't mean you listen to them. Like if you don't agree with them, then you just mute them and just go top. But sometimes they're right, and then you could help them. Yeah. That's my suggestion: is don't let your teammates control you. You can listen to them, but ultimately you get to decide what you want to do.
I just suck when it comes to peer pressure, so I probably should just mute chat.
Yeah, I actually don't play with chat. I have pings, but no chat. That's my recommendation for you. Especially if you're prone to peer pressure, then yeah, you should try that.
Yeah, I should probably just play with things because chat is just.
Yeah, there's an option like in game you could just do it, so you don't have to mute every game. It's just automatically. There's just no chat. Like you can just do that.
Yeah, my team right now we're like so behind.
Oh, look top. There, you could stop this. Are you not trying to stop this? Okay, I would have definitely. You have. Oh no, you don't have ult. Sorry. Okay, sorry. I wasn't looking. Without ult, it's. I mean, you could stop the tower take, but yeah. So right now you're. I don't know. What are you thinking here? So your whole team is dead. Basically, you should not look for too much. You should not look to be too aggressive when your team is dead. You see the rift, but there's no way you should take. You could take the rift. Before you can't. See, your team is here now, right? You have your whole team here, so you could look to fight this rift. You don't have ult, so that's usually a big factor in not taking fights. This one, I would look. Where are you? Okay, you're around. Okay. You even have Seraphine coming here, so that you guys should be able to get this. And you do, or he steals it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. There is, if you pause, or we'll, no, it's unfortunate. This is a small thing. So there is a thing. So when you're taking Rift, go to the Rift, like up. Like when you're taking Rift, you want to stand. You're standing inside here. You want to stand to the right.
Here.
Wait.
Or here.
Wait, actually, I don't see your cursor. Do you move your cursor? No, I don't see your cursor for some reason. Like the bush, like where Graves is, right there. You can see where Graves is. I would stand like closer to there because, then the Rift Herald will face you, and the eye will face topside. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, you don't see my cursor?
No, I don't. Are you? What are you streaming with? Are you
I'm using Discord stream.
But are you which? Yeah, I don't see your cursor. I don't know why.
My cursor is on top of Graves.
Yeah, I see the Graves highlight, but I don't actually see the cursor.
Okay, so right now it's on top of Graves. So I'm just like, so you said like we see where status is now. So
Yeah.
like closer to the right.
I would just stand where Graves is. Yeah, where Graves is.
Like where. Yeah.
Yeah, where he is, and then hit the Rift because you see the eye. The eye is facing Graves right now. But if you were standing where Graves is, the eye would be facing topside. You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying.
Yeah. So you basically Graves stole it because he hit the eye. He just hit the eye. So, but if you were doing what I was saying, he wouldn't be able to hit the eye. So it would be harder for him to just do that like that. Also, by standing where Graves is, you get vision. Like you can see if they're coming from the Raptor area. You'll see them if they're coming. Yeah. And another thing is you pull the Rift a little out, so maybe Graves will try to go over the wall, like over the Baron wall. So you also make that harder for him. So there's just different thoughts. It's small though. It's not a big deal. This is just unlucky. Mostly unlucky, I would say. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can press play. We'll see the team fight. You have no ult, so not great. Yeah, you just lose. I mean, their engage was stronger, I guess. I mean, without your ult, I don't know what Seraphine was doing. Is she low? Oh, she's low. Okay, yeah. That's that.
Yeah, this game just felt like uncarryable.
Yeah, Wukong's not the best carry. He's not bad, but he's not the best because he's very ult reliant and also team reliant because the damage he doesn't like one shot one guy. He does like a lot of damage to the whole enemy team, but not like one shot one guy. So you don't have like that kind of carry in you. So ideally, when you make plays, you have your damage nearby. Luckily, your whole team is damaged. Like you have double AP carry and two AD carry kind of carries. So it just depends, but yeah. Okay, that's good.
Are there junglers you could recommend that like are just carry?
Just carries? Well, yeah. Some of the junglers you typed, I think. I have to check.
I don't know.
But like, you don't need to be a carry jungler to win games. So, like, but if that's what you're looking for, there are some. Did you pause? Oh, you did pause.
Yeah.
Do you want me to look now or what? I can look.
Do it after.
Okay, yeah, we do it after. We do it after. Let's continue. Yeah. That's not bad. Okay. Super good, looking good. So here I would look at the timers for Dragon and Baron. Baron's 46, Dragon is 50. That would be the next thing. So here I would really want to recall. Hopefully you guys try that. I mean, Silas might try to stop you guys, but or Ezreal. So it's kind of hard to recall. But I would really want to recall here because the dragon is the next thing going on. That's a nice try. Okay, got it. You do die though. You do die. That's not terrible. It's not good, but it's not terrible. The main problem is your dragon's gone. So basically, I think you greeted too much for that second mid tower. You didn't even get the tower, right? So you should have been looking at the dragon timer. That dragon's coming up in about like a minute or less, and you should have seen that your HP, not only your HP, your whole team's HP is quite low, and the enemy is respawning. So you guys just back so you can get the dragon. Right now, I think they just get dragon. I would assume so, because they get it because you guys were just too late. You're too slow, like to recall. I don't know if they get it, but they should get it here. Yeah, they should just be free for them in this case.
Yeah, it just felt like unwinnable.
Kind of, but it's already 20 minutes. So for junglers, I say like the game is like the first 20 minutes, like even sometimes the first 15 minutes is the most important. So but I'm trying to think of your mistakes. Back to what your mistakes were. You made some mistakes. I wouldn't say you made any very big mistakes though. So some games you do just lose, but you didn't play perfectly, of course, right? So if you fix those mistakes, I'm not saying you would have won this game, but I'm saying you would have had a better chance. Obviously, a better chance.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I don't do the right things to warrant my team to get ahead.
You don't do the...
Graves did this game, but...
Graves... I wouldn't say Graves played that well either. I didn't really see Graves do much this game. But it's a team game, right? It's a whole 5v5 thing, so...
Yeah.
You're building...
Building a mall.
Maw for Silas. It's mainly for Silas, a little bit of Alistar. I would recommend Sterak's, so it helps you against everyone. And Sterak's scales off your health, which you already have 2 health items, the Sunder and the Cleaver.
Yeah, I'm also very bad with itemizations.
Luckily, Bruiser's itemization is pretty hard to go wrong. Like, Maw's not terrible, so, or Cleaver is pretty good. Like, even though they don't have armor, it's still good. Mm-hmm. So actually, Graves has tab eyes, but that's about it. It's still good, so it's not a big deal. I think your biggest problem would be the knowing where to go, and then it might be because you're on lock screen. I don't know, but it might be.
I didn't know I'd do that much damage.
He hit his AP Alistar, so if he has no ult, then he's actually quite squishy. But it looks like he's building armor now. So your Cleaver works out here. Now Cleaver's pretty good because Alistar has some armor and Graves has some armor. Looks like you guys just lose. I see that. Yeah, because Wukong's pretty strong. But like I said, he's a team player, especially in the late game. So as the later the game goes, the harder it is for you to one-shot someone. Like even Ezreal, it's pretty hard for you to just one-shot Ezreal right now, based on his mobility and stuff. So Wukong's main power lies in his ultimate. His ultimate can do a lot of damage and CC for the team fight, and that relies on your team to also help you. Like you can't just do it by yourself. So yeah, you just lose. Some games are like that where even if you played a little better or something, you just lose. You can't win every game, right? That's obviously not possible.
No, no, this game just felt very unfortunate because like my team was like they didn't get no help, yada yada yada, jungler. So.
Yeah, I recommend turning chat off because like many times laners always blame junglers. That happens in every elo, no matter what. And you just need to ignore them because they're gonna affect you. Most of them don't even play jungle, so they don't even know what they're talking about. They're just frustrated that they're losing or something like that. Usually, sometimes they're right. Sometimes they are right in what they say, but a lot of times they're just frustrated and they don't understand the jungle. Like jungle's like a big macro game where like okay, I could go bot, but if I go bot, I'm gonna give up my top camps, and if I give up my top camps, that's not gonna be as strong in the mid game unless we get something bot. And at the same time, I'm not helping my Camille. Camille's very strong, level 6 and onwards. And there's a rift topside, right? There's so many things topside. I can't just be bot all the time just to like. What am I doing bot? Seraphine's not a hard carry. Seraphine's always useful regardless. Seraphine's mainly like a support champion, so I don't really care that my Seraphine's fed or not. But if I can get like a fed Camille or something, that could be stronger. Things like that. So. I mean, I wouldn't type that to them. I'm just saying I would think that. So I'm like, so that's why I'm not gonna go bot, and that's why I like to have chat off. It looks like I wasn't looking at top. Okay, Camille's 1-6. I think you could have. Well, you could wherever you go, you're gonna make an impact. So you could go bot. The problem, remember when I said why you don't go bot, is because Swain wasn't supposed to, like most of the time you went there, it was just 2v2. Like by the time you got there, it's too late. Like Swain died or something like that. So it's pointless. If you go somewhere, you want to have the advantage, right? Like if you go top, it'll be a 2v1, or if you go bot, wait for your Swain, so it'll be a 3v2. Like if you go 2v2, you're not. That's just a very. It might work. But it's unlikely to work. So jungler's biggest resource is their time. So you're spending time to do something. Hopefully you want something to happen. You don't want to just go there and nothing happens and then you go back. You just waste so much time doing that. Yeah.
And I do hear you.
Yeah. Do you have other questions about this game?
Oh, you basically explained it to me, but like it was.
Yeah.
It could have been winnable.
It could have been. Yeah, it could have been. I'm not saying it's like for sure you'll win, but like yeah, you could have won. Because you did make a lot of minor mistakes, but those all add up over time. Every mistake is a different. Like a lot of different things could have happened in this game. Mm-hmm. So we don't know what would have happened if you played differently. But yeah, that's how kind of how it works. So no more questions about this game. I can answer your question about like carry junglers if you're interested on carry junglers.
Yeah, I mean, I also played like Nocturne.
Yeah, Nocturne's pretty good. He's kind of a carry jungler. Yeah, I mean, at least he can definitely kill one guy. Whoever you want to kill, they will die. Nocturne's pretty good. Diana is somewhat of a carry. You do have to be fed for her to really carry.
Yeah, or you just have to like play for the late game and pull items.
Yeah, Diana is not bad either. But Diana's similar to Wukong. She's more of a she's similar to Wukong, but I think she has higher carry than Wukong. But they're similar. I mean, one's AP and one's.
I used to play Warwick.
Warwick doesn't really carry, but he's strong. He's strong, but he doesn't.
Snowballs.
Yeah. Vi doesn't really carry. There is a carry build on Vi, but it's kind of troll. It's like Duskblade. Like it's kind of troll. You have to be really strong.
It's the build I do go with it cuts Cleaver into Shojin, but I need to be ahead for that.
Yeah.
Kane's probably a carry.
Oh, Kane is, but Kane can frustrate you if because he's very weak early, and then he can't. What do you call it? He can't do much without his form, so you're
kind of screwed.
If your teammates are really losing, and sometimes you can't even gank, then you can't even get orbs, and that could be bad. But in general, yeah, he's a carry. You can play Kane. Blue Kane and Red Kane are quite good at carrying.
Maybe
So
Belva. I don't know. So I think she got nerfed to the ground.
who?
Belva.
Belveth? I don't know much about her, but she is a carry. She's probably the best carry of the ones we talked about actually. So if you're actually looking at like just carry, she's probably the best of what we talked about. But yeah, I haven't seen much of her, so she's probably not that good now. But I would say she's playable. Like if you know how to play her, she can be good.
I mean, the biggest carry is.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, he's similar to Belveth actually. Like they're like similar. But if you're looking for those. But my suggestion is to don't think about carrying. Like it's not like you can win games on Wukong or you can win games on non-carry champions. Like it's just you win in a different way. There's a different way to win the game. Like
just by helping teammates, I guess.
Yeah, or doing the right macro play, and if you do the right macro plays, that generally leads to like favorable outcomes for your team.